Well, what a weekend, boys and girls. What a weekend, eh? Weekend's action of boxing. So, well done. He must be going to work. First of all, Monday morning. I love Mondays. Attack the day. Got loads on today. Let's see if we can get loads done. I'm going to do, I don't know how much I'm going to do today. I don't know if to put it all into one video or have separate ones, but I'm going to start out, I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to back up a little bit to the Michael Buffer tweets. What has somebody got hold of Michael Buffer's tweets, Twitter, whatever they call it? Somebody must have got hold of that, because the actual PR that he's putting out there for Sky and the disrespect that he's been doing to Tyson Fury and Frank Warren is unbelievable. Why is Michael Buffer putting out tweets saying negative things about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? I don't get that, mate. Why would you want to say that they sold 1,300 tickets, 600 were comped, and 6,400 was not sold, or is it 5,400 were not sold? Why would you want to do that, Michael Buffer? This is a message to you, Michael Buffer. Why do that? Why? What are you gaining? What are you gaining from that? Or did you do that? Has Eddie Hearn's spotty mate Frank Smith got your Twitter password? Has he put it out? Because what sort of an MC does that? Now, you're more or less saying you never ever want to work with Frank Warren, because the main objective in boxing is for everybody to work with people, isn't it? They're not like me. I'm not bothered about working with people. I know who I like in boxing industry and I know who I don't like. But you know, I can't get over the disrespect that you're showing, Michael Buffer. The disrespect you are showing is unbelievable. It's really, really bad, and here you go. It's really, really bad, and to be honest with you, mate, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's bad. It's bad form from Buffer. Yeah, bad from you, Buffer, that. The disrespect is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe what I've been seeing. And it's not the first time you've been doing it, is it, Michael Buffer? And every time you're tweeting anything in, you're tagging in Frank Smith at Matchroom. That's probably because he's got your password. Eddie Hearn or Anthony Joshua. Why have you tweeted that thing about Judi Dench? Judi Dench, right, and Anthony Joshua have done a selfie, and you've put it up on your timeline, because people send me stuff all the time. You've put it up on your timeline, Michael Buffer, and you've put British royalty, nobody does it better than these guys, or something like that. What planet are you on? You are the biggest rimmer in boxing. You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself, Michael Buffer. You should be ashamed of yourself. And if I ever see you at a show, I'm going to put you in an headlock. How's about that? I'll put you in Boston Stranglehold. I'll put you in Boston Stranglehold because you are embarrassing and cringeworthy. You look like a ventriloquist dummy anyway. You look like something out of Thunderbirds. You're 75-year-old this year. Get a grip of yourself. 75-year-old. Coming out with tweets like that. Totally and utterly embarrassing from you. Embarrassing, Michael Buffer. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed. Proper ashamed of yourself. Gee, I couldn't believe what I've seen. I couldn't believe what I've seen. So, this is my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So, what we're doing here. Yeah, Michael Buffer. Yeah, Michael Buffer, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. Yeah, how you never won Helmet of the Month, I don't know, Michael Buffer. I don't know, but Broner won it, didn't he? For his comments, but at least Broner fronts it out. He doesn't do it on a tweet. Because we all know, Buffer, when people see you at shows, you're nice as pie. You're nice as pie. You are what's known as a shithouse. Alright? Why would you want to do that? After all that Tyson Fury's gone through, and you've got you there saying they don't sell out, they don't do this, they don't do that. Barry Hearn were doing it as well at the weekend. Oh my God. What's the matter with these people when they get to 70 odd? They should be sat at home in a Shackleton's high seat chair, you lot. My niece got this some Shackletons, you know. Shackleton's high seat chairs, they're lovely. You should be sat in one of them. Not walking around with that stupid stapled on wig that you've got and your face stretched about like Thunderbirds. Virgil off Thunderbirds, that's you, Buffer. You should be in... Right, I've got a few things jotted down here, I just want to read them out. So I'm going to get NJ to put this to... add this to the Michael Buffer video so it's a bit longer. Here's a couple of things that I jotted down. Right. Why is Michael Buffer now becoming the spokesman for DAZN, Matchroom and Sky? Has somebody got Michael Buffer's password? Why is it Michael Buffer never goes on about the AJ viewing figures on DAZN versus Povetkin? If anyone wants a good laugh at one of the biggest rimmers in world boxing, go have a look at Buffer's Twitter account. Yes, old plastic face is 75 this year, and just look how he conducts himself. The man gave a 25-year-old bottle of malt whiskey to Barney Francis at Sky. How's that for rimming? Why he never gave Barney an apple like Adam Smith, aka Mr. Bean, gives him, I don't know. Buffer on about George Groves being a top man. Groves had to deal with Sauerland. That's who promoted Groves. He had to deal with them after he left Edinburgh, because he was a free agent, wasn't he, at one point for promotional deals. And in his contract with Sauerland, George Groves, and not a lot of people know this, I know this personally because I heard of somebody in the know. George Groves had it personally in his contract that Michael Buffer was to be the MC for every single fight he had with Sauerland. Go and check with Sauerland and you'll see for yourself he did every single fight. Now, I had to tell my mate not to send me any more screenshots and texts after I saw that last one, which saw him commenting on Joshua and Judi Dench, which I've already gone on about, saying pure British royalty, the best at what they do. Has this man got no shame? Now this got me raging, because it wouldn't surprise me if Michael Buffer did them tweets, but it also wouldn't surprise me if Calla Sauerland, not Calla Sauerland, Eddie Hearn or Frank Smith had hold of his password, just to put stuff out there, because Matchroom are obsessed by social media, aren't they? That's how they do their business, social media. They're not old school like everybody else. So that's all I wanted to say. So this should go out as one, this. Alright, peace out. Embarrassed, mate. You are embarrassing. There's no doubt for cringeworthy people, but Buffer, you're an embarrassment to boxing, the sport I love. Coming out with rubbish like that, man. Oh my God. Anyway, I've had enough of you now. Get gone, Michael Buffer. You need putting in Boston Stranglehold. Further to my videos this morning regarding Michael Buffer, so this is going to be the free part of this, because I've just found some more stuff that I jotted down. We know that he did every show for Groves. Groves had it in his contract with Sauerland that Buffer were going to do every show. Now, Michael Buffer has even got it down about Gemma Collins. He's even putting things on his Twitter about Gemma Collins. Now, how would Michael Buffer even know who Gemma Collins is if he weren't ingrained in that Essex mob, the Brentwood mob, hey, Matchroom mob, innit? If he weren't constantly rimming them lot at Matchroom, eh? Shout out to Stripfast 5000. I've done 2 of them free in. That's it, that was the last bit of it. Hey, these are good for shaking, aren't they? Shout out to Bullseye at Edmonton in Doncaster. Thank you very much for the de-icer and the black ice magic trees. Thank you very much. Shout out to Justin at the Tea Leaf Company, Brighton. How you doing, Justin? Alright. Shout out to K Official, and also a big shout out to all them people that sent me your emails, because I replied to them all last night. I gave certain people my work number now to do the phoning with me. You're more than welcome to come on. I suggest if you do come on and I film it, that you have 10 questions ready. I want to give each person 30 minutes to air their grievances, what they're unhappy about in boxing, or to talk about your experiences in boxing, you know, people you've met, shows you've been to, who's your favourite fighter, who you think's the biggest puncher, what you think about the EIS at Sheffield, you know, the lottery funded building that's full of Matchroom boxers, what you think about people taking steroids in boxing industry. Any question you want to ask me regarding boxing. I'm not an expert, but I like to think it's something I do with a little bit of passion, and something I know something about. There is some interviews lined up with some famous people in next week or so. There's one with some boxing royalty, a couple of my friends know, but I'm not going to say at the moment, because I don't want to say I'm going to do an interview with so-and-so, and then people stick knifing on me, or people say, you haven't had an interview with so-and-so, because I'll be upset if I didn't get it now, but I think I've got the interview, but we're going to see. So, peace out, keep on trucking, keep following this great sport of boxing, and I'm going to be the Pied Piper for all the hardcore fans. There you go, Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. Peace out.